I guess, Josh, how's spring ball? It's almost over now, I guess, but how'd it go for you?
It's been good, just, working on little things every single day and getting to know the guys that are around me and just all working together on the offensive line, really.
I guess what's the biggest difference in your confidence level after kind of a full year being the guy at center?
It makes a big difference. Like, reps and game repetitions make a huge difference, I think. Like, now I know what I have on film from last year, what I need to work on going into this year, and that's what I'm just taking advantage of every day. It's a lot different. I mean, going out there in the scrimmages, like, it's way less tiring. Like, it's, I'm reps. It's easier.
What are some of those things you mentioned you want to work on? What are some of those things you focused in on over the last couple
just been working on, like, second-level blocking and then just helping, like, being a little faster with my calls and stuff and being concise for the guys around me. So
a year ago, it was like older guy,
yeah.
First-time starter, older guy. Like, now you're kind of one of the older guys in the
yeah.
room. Like, what's that role look like for you, especially at that position?
Right.
I assume there's a lot there.
Just trying to be myself, and I think just every day just practicing hard. And I think a lot of the guys next to me are older as well. Like Geske and Zide had also played last year. JC is coming from a new school, but he played a lot of football, so it's easy, and we all just work together every day, So
I know you and Geske are both first-time starters last year. How did you guys kind of help each other through that process?
I mean, it was just, watching film, like, getting better every single day, just trying to, like, figure out what our weaknesses were, how to work together, and, like, what the defense was doing that week that we need to get better with. It was not I think just that kind of stuff, really, just watching tape together and getting better.
Was there a moment at all last year, Josh, that things, like, clicked and you were able to maybe, like, breathe a little bit and settle in?
I think just, like halfway through the season, it's like, okay, now I have, 6 games of film to watch and work on, and I think those are the things that I've, that's when it really clicks, when you get to, like, watch that kind of stuff. And I think, having all of last year's film this year, it makes it a lot easier this year.
Josh, what is that process of? It's kind of a little bit of a rebuild up front.
Yeah.
Both tackles are gone. What's the process of integrating the new guys, building camaraderie and the communication and all that kind of stuff?
I think both those positions, getting those guys, it's not missing a beat, like both those guys, like whoever's playing in left tackle or right tackle for us right now has been really good. I mean, and we're all work together, like, obviously spring ball helps, and a lot of the guys are here already, so we're 4 weeks in, or 5 weeks in, about to be now at the end of this week. And I think this game will be the cap, but, like, just all working together every single day that's the helpful thing, watching film with Coach Miller, that kind of stuff.
Your favorite center all time has got to be pretty easy to figure out. Is there somebody else besides him that you really admire and really like?
I try to watch, like, a lot of different guys. Really.
Okay.
Yeah, so, Aaron Brewer, he just signed with the Dolphins.
Okay.
I've been watching a lot of his film. Obviously, Jason Kelsey has really good pulling second-level blocks. Tom Nalen's kind of a throwback name,
sure.
but trying to get a film of him. But just those 3 guys I've been watching a lot right now, so those are 3 big ones.
Is he getting to be a more, I don't know, say glamorous is not the right word, but a little more notoriety maybe with the center? Is that not what you want in that position?
I mean, I know with Kelsey, some people think that
Right.
nowadays, but I don't know, man. I just try to play center.
Is there a leadership role involved with that maybe you wouldn't have at guard or tackle?
Yeah, I think center,
Okay.
you have to make all the calls. You have to make sure everyone's lined up in the right spots. So maybe in that way, yes.
Do you talk with your dad a lot about football?
Yeah, I do.
I mean, it seems like each named 3 centers, and
Yeah.
like, it seems like you consume a lot of it. Like, I remember last year,
Yeah.
we're gonna go watch Maction tonight. I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah.
Like, what role does just kind of diving full speed into football at every level? Like, how does that help you?
I think you can learn something from everyone. I even watch Jackson Powers Johnson. I know that was, like, a big one from a guy getting drafted this year. Like, just try to learn something from everyone I can and take something from every little piece of game. So to build my own game, I think that's important.
Like, I know Coach Miller said, Josh had a good year last year, but I'm challenging him to take it up a step, and I think you've probably relished in that challenge.
Yeah.
Like, what does that look like for you?
I think it's just improving the things that I'm weakest at, and then trying to build my overall game. Like I said, I have all the film from last year, and just using all that stuff to get better in this year and putting it all on tape. Obviously, I won't know until we get to week 1 against Eastern Illinois, and then we're going to watch that tape and get better from that. So.
Is a challenge like that, does that fire you up? Like when Coach Miller, I
Yeah.
know he's a passionate guy as well. Like, does that kind of like light a fire?
Yeah,
I guess?
I know Coach wants me to be great, and I'm very thankful for that. It's good to have a coach like that, and I'm just using that to try to be great again this year, or try to get better, really. So.
As a returning starter, do you take on a mentor role for TJ? How do you think he's been doing in the spring?
TJ's been doing great, man. He's very smart. He's very, he studies a lot of football. Like, he's coming along really fast. Like, he's a really good player, so he's good.
We were talking to Aiden today. Is this running backs, how do they look to you so far in camp with I know that's important for you guys because running is always a big deal.
But all the running backs look good, man. Like Aiden, Josh have been practicing, right?
Right. Caden.
Caden have not been practicing, but they've been doing really well. I mean, you can tell they've been improved since last year.
Josh, you committed to the school, like stay and stay. You kind of had to wait your turn a little bit. Like, you get a chance to zoom out at all. Like, what is this like for you to be in this role, this school, and have this opportunity?
I mean, it's awesome. I mean, Illinois is my home state. I mean, my family's 2 others up the road, so it's awesome. It's like, it's pretty cool. You know, I get excited to play on Saturdays, and college football and Big Time football is something I've always wanted to do, so it's pretty cool.
These new places you guys are going to get to go, Oregon this year and some others, is that kind of cool? I mean, it's a little different to you.
It's going to be cool, but I'm just worried about the next game. So I'm worried about Eastern right now, and then once we get to those places, it'll be fun.
Oregon's later, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you hope that, like, you and Geske and Zai, guys who have been here, can maybe imprint on either younger guys or transfers kind of for what that standard is in your mind?
Just the standard of working hard, the standard of being here every day, practicing hard, and just being intentional in your practice and your film study, just doing all those things. And I think all the guys are doing that. And Zai and Geske are huge helps in that too. They're great leaders, so all that kind of stuff.